Hey everyone, it's VC, known as VSips, and this is my review of Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. My god, that title's a fucking mouthful. Anywho, this is the 11th entry in the esteemed Dragon Quest franchise, and the story, I'll keep it brief for this video. I'll keep it to just a synopsis so I don't spoil the finer details of the plot, since the story itself has some unpredictable but great twists and turns you may not expect. It's the story of how the main character, you yourself, called the Luminary, must prevent the world from the never-ending darkness from the Dark Lord when he potentially will rise again. But everyone in the region instead believes that you are the Darkspawn, which is the entity that will be the person that is supposed to revive the Dark Lord. So after you escape the clutches in Heliodor, you meet a partner named Eric on your way, and you also meet a whole eclectic cast of truly memorable characters to redeem your name and claim your spot as the Luminary, and prove to everyone that you're not the Darkspawn. Your party for the main duration of the game consists of Eric, Veronica, Serena, Sylvando, Rob, who, as you'd expect in most Japanese forms of media, he's always addicted to porn and porno mags. No surprise. And the most memorable character of them all in the cast, Jade. Yes. Here's a quick 1-second Jade appreciation clip. Now back to the gameplay. This is an in-depth JRPG with very streamlined menus as well as enjoyable mechanics that can be utilized in battle, like the pep moves, in order to pull off crazy tag team moves like it was the Hardy Boys. This game is very expansive and has a large world for you to explore, with tons of side quests to handle if you don't want to rush through the story, and roughly to about 60 to 70 hours for the main quest, while the entire game as a whole is nearly, if not upwards of 200 hours in scope, with tons of things to do in this game to keep you entertained. There's also many improvements in this version of the definitive edition of Dragon Quest XI S compared to the original versions on the PS4, and obviously it's a big difference compared to the 3DS version, such as being able to use the Fun Size Forge at any location, anywhere, at any time to help repair or build new gear or weapons for your party is a major selling point to this game. Honestly, it helps make the game much better. You don't have to backtrack. It makes it much easier and smoother to play this game. You can even complete each character's in-depth skill trees in order to train each character and specific staples in their tree to have your cast of characters in your own way, designed and equipped the way you want them to be through your playthrough of the story of Dragon Quest XI S. One thing in particular that I was keen on, but the idea truly fell through and was not executed properly, was the usage of enemy monsters that were rideable in this game, and that could be used to traverse the region in specific areas. Most felt pretty useless, or they really weren't as needed. They would only be used to just get an item over the water, or you would mostly just need them for climbing up mountains or jumping up a small little thing to another thing. And the rest of the rival monsters really aren't that good. Mostly they were for low height levitating or just breaking stuff as well. The best one that I felt was useful was the Skull Rider's Steed. I don't know, I felt like with that one it seemed a little better when it comes to how its climbing mechanics were utilized in each level and each route, and how it was utilized to progress through the story as well. I felt it was better utilized compared to the other rideable monsters in the game. I definitely think it could have been incorporated better. Definitely. In this game, when you do grind levels versus enemies, your entire party levels up equally even if they didn't partake in the battle, which is really an amazing addition. It's something that's great because in most RPGs, they don't have that ability. However, as of late, more games have been starting to gradually add this ability in. And that's very good for this game specifically, because not that your stats don't matter, but this is the kind of game where you're just going to keep grinding levels and you're just going to keep leveling up to be able to conquer each boss you have to face. Because there is plenty of bosses, some pretty easy, but some are pretty challenging, so don't take them for granted, especially that damn octopus on that boat.
You better stop!
One thing about this game that was a new feature is the all 2D mode feature, which you can play the game in 2D instead of in 3D like the game was originally intended. And me personally, I stuck with the original 3D graphical fidelity because it honestly looks very beautiful on the Switch, and to not play that would be a cardinal sin. Not to say that I don't like playing 2D games, that's not what I'm saying at all. I love many 2D games. I'm just saying, for this game specifically, It's just overall better for the 3D. Along with the voice acting this game has, it's good quality. It helps immerse me into the game and into the story of the world much more than playing it in the 2D formula. I tried it for about a couple hours, but instead I stuck with the 3D. It's just way better. Overall, if you're looking for a very enjoyable and jam-packed JRPG experience that is truly a smooth and enthusiastic game that brings the standard of the JRPG formula to amazing heights, then Dragon Quest XI-S for Nintendo Switch is the game for you. I rate Dragon Quest XI-S a solid 9 out of 10. If you enjoyed this review, make sure you smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're getting pretty close to 400 subs. I know it's not a lot, but let's definitely get this video shared around, get more people to come by and check out the channel. We got more streams, more songs, more videos, and a lot more coming along the way, reviews, and everything in between. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a comment on your own thoughts of Dragon Quest XI-S as well if you played it on the Switch. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.